What does it mean to be Irish? When we ask ourselves, what does it mean to be Irish, we first make an attempt at answering who are the Irish? And who are we? The supposition is that individuals make assumptions about their perceived social reality that are based on inherent identifiers rather than acquired through our lived experiences and socialization. Such fixed notions of identity do not complement accepted theorizations on the social constructed nature of identity, not least the current world we live in. This would also suggest a lack of interaction between academia and the public sphere more generally. A further issue would be that, by assuming Irishness as inherent, it precludes certain cohorts within Irish society who might equally claim to be Irish. This research in some ways attempts to initially recognize and then reconcile the dilemma of describing and understanding, in a deeper sense, knowing who we are. In essence, the research I am conducting explores perceived Irishness and how values associated with identity affects the ways in which individuals participate in the construction and reconstruction of their perceived social reality, how they are perceived by others, and how they are represented. The research, through its methodology, purposely aims to challenge and evoke thought on our perceived social reality, with the potential of inspiring a rethinking of who we are in the collective sense. In so doing, it is an attempt to undermine theoretically inaccurate modes of categorization. It aspires to bridge and interlace the public with academic research. By acknowledging what Stuart Hall describes as the decenterings of modern thought, the research recognizes the existential reality of the fluid world we live in, and have, to a large extent, always lived in, with migration and trade. From this, it is making a normative stance that values coexistence and interdependency with the potential of thinking locally, yet being inclusive. In advancing an inclusive society and valuing multiple voices in the methodological process, which is participatory, iterative, and reflexive, it is seen as a form of social amelioration because it may help reduce social conflict. The research is split into multiple phases. The first phase comprises of a production of an audiovisual presentation made from individual interviews with 4 Irish people of various backgrounds. At a later stage, this installation is shown midway through numerous discussions with new participants on themes relating to identity, nationality, and citizenship. The purpose of this is to provoke preconceived notions, but also to evoke alternative thoughts of who we, the Irish, are and what makes us what we are. A fundamental desire is to challenge what was seen as a regressive shift through the 2004 citizenship referendum, which made becoming Irish more restrictive and is less in keeping with the ideology of an egalitarian, socio-democratic sovereign nation state. Thus, a further ambition of this research is to reach out and engage with the broader public by means of an exhibition of portraits, installation of audiovisual material, and the dissemination of the findings.